Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the spirit of public-private partnership. As we announce the Jacksonville Light Parade will go on, this is great news for our city, for our downtown, and for the thousands and upon thousands of Jacksonville residents and visitors who enjoy this holiday tradition. I want to thank Downtown Vision, Visit Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Marine Association, the Light Parade Committee, and a number of civic-minded people for their help raising money to ensure that the Light Parade continue. In our troubled economy, it is truly inspiring to see Jacksonville's business community leaders step up to provide an opportunity to continue this great event. This public-private partnership effectively takes the financial pressure off of City Hall to put on this event. It is the work of people who understand the financial bind that hurts our city budget. People who understand the value of public service when there are no public dollars to spare. Events like the Light Parade show the spirit of the community that defines Jacksonville. We are a community of neighbors, friends, and family that will always bind together to leverage our scarce resources when times are tough. The Light Parade is a family-friendly event that serves as a venue for parents and grandparents to spend quality time with their children. Situated along a community treasure like the St. Johns River, the Light Parade is a wonderful spot to enjoy the night with friends and family. It is something our city has to put on to say thank you to the citizens that make Jacksonville a wonderful place to live. We are pleased that this tradition will continue to make memories for so many people this year. Jacksonville is a visionary city with visionary leaders who together ensure that the quality of life continues to grow. This is an investment in the spirit of the holiday giving. I want to introduce Michael Chambliss from the Light Parade Committee, who's going to say more about this wonderful public-private partnership. Michael.
I want to thank the Jacksonville Marine Association, Buddy and Jill Haskell, and for all of their work. Also Rusty Gardner with Florida by Water, who is also a part of the Jacksonville Marine Association. And all of the Light Parade Committee is gathered over here. Thank you guys very much for all of your hard work and dedication. Without their persistence, this would not be possible. Thank you guys. We also want to recognize Jim Suber. Jim is the City of Jacksonville's dock master. He's the one that gathered the boating community together, who after they were calling him, he said, well, let's get together and see how this is possible. Thank you, Jim, very much for your efforts in there. When you look at the beauty of the St. Johns River in downtown Jacksonville, when this committee got together, we decided that the 27th annual boat parade could not end. We decided we couldn't afford to lose this. The Light Parade's a part of Thanksgiving weekend with family traditions that span back over 2 decades. It kicks off on Friday with the Landing's Christmas tree lighting. Of course, Friday is the boat parade and fireworks spectacular. And then Sunday this year is a Jaguars home game when the Jaguars will defeat the Texans.
Hey!
With that being said, we want to reach out to boaters. Boaters, now's the time that we need you to step up for over 2 years, or for over 2 decades as you have in the past. We need you to step up. It's time to register your boat for the boat parade. Now's the time. You can go onto the website, makeascenedowntown.com. There you can register your boat for the boat parade. The parade is open to all boats, sailboats and power boats, all shapes and sizes. Registration is free, but it is limited to the first 100 boats. The Boat Parade Committee and the Jacksonville Marine Association was charged with raising over $55,000 to make this happen. We're fortunate that so many businesses have stepped up in this community to assist with funds. And we haven't reached our goal just yet, but we expect to be able to do that soon. We especially want to recognize 2 very important partners. The first is Downtown Vision for their contribution of $15,000 to make the boat parade happen. Thank you, Terry. And then we want to recognize Visit Jacksonville, who recognize it's important that people come from Lake City and Savannah and Daytona that don't have the fortune of having the St. Johns River and the assets that we do in Jacksonville. We want to thank Visit Jacksonville for their contribution of $27,000. With that, I'd like to introduce Terry Lawrence. Terry is the Executive Director for Downtown Vision.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Downtown Vision, we are absolutely thrilled to see the Lighted Boat Parade continue. 27 years, one of the largest events that we host in downtown Jacksonville. It is a signature event for downtown and cements downtown's role as the meeting and gathering place in this region. That's what we are, that's what we want to be, and we are absolutely thrilled at this. This event brings people downtown. It's a great, fantastic event. It helps the local businesses, the restaurants, the nightclubs, the businesses that are down here. We're just absolutely thrilled to see this partnership in this event. I also just want to add how critical this event is for downtown Jacksonville. Downtown Jacksonville brings about 12 million people that come down here on an annual basis. We count them. We count the people that come for this event. We want to see that number grow. We want to see more events down here. We want to see the activation on a regular basis for downtown Jacksonville, and we just absolutely love this event. This event helps to solidify downtown's role and helps the image of Jacksonville overall. When people think about Jacksonville, it's the image of downtown that they take away. For us to have a successful region, we need a successful downtown. We need a downtown filled with people that are coming down here for events and activation. And I just love this guy next to us, our favorite friend of downtown, and we're happy to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. And thank you, Mr. Mayor. My name is Dan O'Byrne, and I'm the President and CEO of Visit Jacksonville. And I'm really fortunate because Visit Jacksonville is merely just represents some 18,000 hotel rooms that are available every night in the city of Jacksonville. And we've got great hotel products and great hotel owners and managers who make our city come alive to visitors every single day. And are very much, our hotels and attractions and restaurants are very much a part of economic development in our city. And I know with our great mayor's leadership that economic development is key among his priorities. And we are thrilled that the mayor has recognized that tourism development is a key element of economic development. And we know in the economic development game that there's really two rules in economic development. One is that you got to keep the customers you already have, and number two, you have to go out and get more. So in August sometime, when there was some concern about the light boat parade going away, there was an immediate concern among some of our hoteliers that some of our customers might go with them. And with the mayor's leadership and through everything else, we wanted to ensure as a hotel business that that did not happen. And about 4 weeks ago, something really magical happened, because economic development and tourism development are about the same thing. But 4 weeks ago, something really special happened. Community development got wound into that whole thing. And DVI, under the mayor's leadership, DVI and the hotel community and Jacksonville Landing and our great friends at the Jacksonville Marine Association stepped up and said, you know what? This boat parade is not about economic development. It's not about tourism development. It's about us. This is who we are as a people. And this is what we get to share with everybody outside. So I stand here today just thrilled to be a part of all this. And I know on behalf of our hoteliers that things like the boat parade and the Christmas tree lighting and the Jaguars being here on a Sunday, that's what makes us the people of Jacksonville. And that's the magic that we share with visitors from all over the region and the country. They come here to see our great hotels, and they come here to see our fantastic attractions, but what they really do is they come here to see us. And I couldn't be more proud and honored to stand here with such great leaders who are going to be able to share all that Jacksonville is with the people of our region and our country, hopefully for many, many years to come. And one of those great leaders, of course, is Tony Slayman. I'd like to bring Tony up.
Thank you very much. I'm going to throw my speech out because they said everything that I was going to say. I don't want to repeat it, but I got to tell you, I want to thank Mayor Brown and his staff They did an unbelievable job getting with us, everybody getting together, Jim Bailey, the whole group, just everybody did a great job. We're close to raising the money. We're going to raise it. And this is what Jacksonville needs. It's got to be a private-public partnership between all of us. When I'm here for the Christmas tree lighting here at the Landing, and I've been here every year since we've owned it, I'm telling you, it is amazing to see the kids and the families that line up. They go from the Hyatt all the way down past the CSX building. I mean, this whole side of the river is packed with people. And it's amazing when we're doing the fireworks, we're doing the lighting of the Christmas tree, we're doing the Light Boat Parade, now we got the Jaguar game. It's exciting seeing all these kids and all these families with the big smiles on their faces. And I tell you, I want to say something about the mayor's 100 days. He's done a great job in the last 100 days, the best I've ever seen, and I was born and raised here. Thank you.
All right, we'll take a few questions.
How much is left, Mayor, and who are you going to try to get to raise the rest?
Well, you know, we don't have that much left, but I'm going to write a check myself for $1,000. They got another $1,000 from Mayor Brown. Hey, there you go.
If they're short, I'll make it up.
There you go. That's it right there.
We got it.
Done. Mayor moves quick.
This was like part of your campaign, was a public-private thing.
Sure.
You're doing really well. First 100 days, are you setting the bar kind of high? Are you going to continue this?
Well, we're going to be able to continue because of a couple of reasons. One, it's a good turn on investment from the private sector and public sector. It shows that when you have visionary leadership, that we can work together to leverage our scarce resources. You know, I took a budget and balanced it without raising taxes, fees, tap into the city reserve. I took a 20% pay cut. I'm not taking the city pension, and this is what I said I would do. I would bring the private sector and the public sector together to invest in our future. And that's what this is, all of us working together to play our role, to leverage our assets. Jim Bailey is one of the smartest businessmen in this city. He loves downtown. He believes in this city. And working with people like him and others means a lot to this community. And so I'm very happy about it, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we continue to do it.
The $1,000 that you're giving, is that from your own pocket?
That's my own personal dollar. My personal commitment, I'm giving $1,000 from Alvin Brown and family. So that's from Cynthia, Joshua, and Jordan, and myself.
And then, what's the estimated number? The estimated number of people who come out specifically for the boat parade?
What's the new number that people come out? 200,000. We want to increase that, as Terry said. We want to increase those numbers. And you know, you all know. I mean, I believe in downtown. I love downtown. It speaks to our character and who we are as a community. I want to have a vibrant downtown. Downtown is one of my top priorities in the Brown administration. We're going to make sure that it's viable, thriving, and I think having that kind of vision for downtown to become a destination, which will improve the quality of life in our city and throughout the region. I think that's important, and we're going to continue to do that. Yes, sir. Well, you know, I'm going to have an Office of Public-Private Partnerships. So this is part of that whole strategy of reforming city government to operate more effectively and efficiently, to make sure that taxpayers get a return on their investment, to make the tough decisions now and do smart investment. And this is a classic example of a public-private partnership, and that's where we're going to have an Office of Public-Private Partnership. It's been very effective, and I thank God for all the civic and business leaders who believe in the vision. Yes, ma'am. Sure, we're going to help coordinate, and we're going to have the manpower to help coordinate to put this event on like we normally do. We want to have a great event, great success, because not only do we want people to visit Jacksonville, I want them to have the wow factor. I want them to say, wow, you know what, this would be a great place to expand my business, relocate my business. You know what, maybe my family can move here. What a great city. It's so important to put on a great event so people can feel welcome and warm, and that we're open for business, but we're friendly. That we support our local merchants, our small businesses. We have over 80,000 business owners that have 10 or fewer employees. And all our businesses downtown, including our hotels, this is another way of showing our commitment.
So there's no specific number on how much the city will
No.
Do you have an estimate?
No, I don't have an estimate. We can get back to you on that. I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. But the financial dollars are there, but coordinating and help putting it on is a different story. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. All right.